Welcome to Everyday English. This is Chunking episode 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get started.
So, we're going to imagine that we're going to a restaurant today. Now,
Oh, that's nice.
What do you usually say when what's the first thing you say when you go to a restaurant? Can I see the menu, right?
Right.
Okay, so today we're learning 10 brand new chunks so you can sound more like a native speaker when you are eating out. Okay?
Hey, have you noticed that whenever you go to restaurants nowadays, they're getting away from physical menus and they're having you scan your phone?
That's true.
Isn't
They
that
say
annoying?
Scan the QR code. I prefer to have a physical menu in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, so these chunks are going to help you order, ask questions, and chat more naturally at a restaurant or cafe. So let's go through them one chunk at a time. Okay,
All right.
the first chunk.
Can I see the menu? Is that it?
No,
Okay.
it's what do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
You know, I say that a lot, and I feel that sometimes the waiters, they get annoyed at that question.
Well, you go to a new restaurant and you want to know what's good. You know, you want to know what everyone else is ordering because that must be good, right?
Yeah.
Because you're paying good money to go out to eat. So you can ask the waitress or waiter when they come around, what do you recommend?
Yeah. They shouldn't be annoyed at that question, but sometimes maybe they get asked it so much that they get annoyed.
That's true. That's true. But it's not annoying. You're learning English, and I think it's a good phrase to say when you're going out to eat.
Have you ever ordered something that they recommended and it was just bad?
Yep.
Yeah?
Of course.
Like what? Do you remember?
I think we went to this cafe in close by here, and we asked what do they recommend? What do you recommend? And they recommended this dish that was that chip. There was a Mexican fusion one that had the chips on the bottom. At Madres.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like the meal was just all chips with nothing else, and there was soggy chips.
All right. So she didn't like the, what was it called? Chilaquiles.
Okay, well, I've had a good chilaquiles my friend made.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friend Melissa. But this one was just all chips and nothing else.
Yeah. So anyways, the chunk is...
What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
Okay, so we can give you a few quick examples in a sentence. What do you recommend for dessert?
Mm-hmm.
What do you recommend for vegetarians?
Mm-hmm.
What do you recommend on a hot day? Okay, let's move on to the chunk number 2.
Okay. Let's see. I'll have the
special of the day.
Right? I'll have the chicken.
Oh yeah.
I'll have the
steak.
I'll have a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have, let's say there's more than one type of chicken. You can be more specific and say, I want the basil chicken.
I'll have the basil chicken.
Yeah, or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll have the chicken parmesan.
Or as well, you could say, I'll have the eggs sunny side up. You can specify how you want your eggs cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So.
If there's only one option for chicken, you could just say, I'll have the chicken. I'll have the chicken. It makes it sound really natural, right? And easy to say.
I'll have the same thing as he's having.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I'll have the same thing she's having. If you ever go, let's say with your boss to eat somewhere at your lunch break, on your lunch break, you can say, I'll have what he's having, because that's a nice way to build rapport with your boss, right? Another thing that's good for is, let's say you have a friend that says, hey, let's go out to eat, I'll pay for you. If they're paying for you, get what they're getting or something cheaper. Because,
Just polite.
yeah, that's not nice if you order something that's...
Like the $40 steak.
Right, yeah. Don't order the steak if they're paying for you. Unless, unless they say, hey, go ahead, order that steak right there. Yeah. Go
Like,
for it.
Oh, yeah.
Go for it, right? But other than that, you kind of want to be nice,
Yeah.
and be polite, and don't order the most expensive thing, right? Just say, I'll have what he's having.
So that chunk is I'll have the. Okay. Let's move on to chunk number 3. Does this come with? Does this come with?
That's a good one. All right. Does this come with ranch?
Does this come with a drink? Especially at a takeout restaurant, that's a very common thing. Does this come with a drink?
Yeah.
Does this come with fries?
The reason I thought of the ranch thing was some chicken nuggets or chicken tenders, they come with like, it's called blue cheese at fancy restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't like blue cheese.
Well, also at they ask you sometimes like you can say like at Chick-fil-A you can ask, does this come with like a sauce or ketchup? Because some restaurants will charge you extra. Olive Garden, does this come with like marinara or like extra sauce? Because always they'll bring you a side of extra sauce and say, oh yeah, you have to pay for this. So it's good to ask ahead of time, does this come with? So you know when you get the bill, you don't have to pay for it at the end.
Yeah. I really don't like it when restaurants charge you for small sauces like that.
Yeah.
Because they should be free, right? Like the dipping sauce.
Well, it should be. And the quantity is so small.
Yeah.
So that is, does this come with? I think the most common one for this example is, does this come with a drink?
Yeah.
Or does this come with fries?
Yeah, exactly.
When you're ordering more at a takeout restaurant.
Or you can say, what does this come with?
Yeah.
Or what does this include? That's good. All right. Okay. Can I get extra?
Oh, this is a good one. Whenever we go to Chipotle, can I get extra chicken?
Yeah.
Can I get extra veggies? We always ask for like extra.
Yeah.
Depends who's serving you though, because sometimes they're a little stingy. But
yeah, they don't want to give you a lot extra, right? Or if any extra.
Otherwise, also, can I get extra hot sauce on the side?
The first example that comes to my mind at least is, can I get extra napkins?
Oh yeah. Can I get extra cutlery?
Or yeah, well they say it funny. So here,
forks or spoons.
Here in the United States, we wouldn't use the word cutlery. We would say silverware.
Silverware.
Or can I get like
extra napkins?
An extra fork.
I think extra napkins is the most common one you'd ask for.
Yeah,
especially when you're
napkins.
at a takeout restaurant.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Can I get extra?
Mm-hmm. Or can I get extra ketchup?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Can I get extra pickles? I always ask this at In-N-Out.
Can I have more Coke, please?
Can I get extra?
Oh yeah, well. Yeah, but I'm kind of, tying it in.
Okay, let's move on to chunk number 5. But before we get to chunk number 5, we remind you that there will be that practice test in the description box below. That's going to really help you understand all these examples and practice your English. So don't forget to do it. Okay. Let's move on to chunk number 5.
Okay, you're testing.
This tastes.
Okay. I usually don't complain when we go to restaurants, but
yes, you do.
no, I don't.
We're pretty picky eaters, to be honest.
No, I mean I don't complain to the staff.
That's true. We just complain to each other.
Yeah, we just complain to each other. Like, we could have made this so much better. But if something really is wrong with your food, you can say like, this tastes. What was it?
This tastes.
This tastes burnt. For example. I've actually had to say that only one time ever. It was it was a really good restaurant, but they just messed up the food that time. They fixed it, and it was good after that.
And you can be polite about doing this, and most restaurants will cater, like they'll take the food back and make you something else or make it again.
Yeah.
But, or you can have a good example like, this tastes amazing.
Right. Yeah, I say that a lot. But you have to know how to be negative too, right? So that you can, get a new order. This tastes... Oh, I remember one time we went to this restaurant and she ordered fajitas and it was way too spicy.
Oh, this tastes spicy. But also, I had an experience with fajitas and they were really oily.
Right.
Like fatty.
Yeah.
So this tastes oily, this tastes fatty. But another one you could say is, this tastes just like home.
Or, if they put way too much salt, you could say this tastes...
Salty.
So is it this... Yeah, this
tastes
salty. This
Yeah.
tastes salty.
It doesn't happen too often, the salty one.
I usually say this tastes really good. We love it.
This tastes really good, yeah. That's usually when we cook food at home, we say that a lot.
Yeah. All right.
I took a sneak peek next one.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
This is very common for us, this next one.
So if you're allergic to something, what do you say? You say, I'm allergic to...
Our daughter has a lot of allergies. We don't go out to eat a lot, but when we do, we have to tell them, like, she's allergic to, or I'm allergic to dairy, or I'm allergic to eggs. So anything you're allergic to, it's important you tell the waiter or waitress before you start ordering your food.
I'm allergic to nuts.
I'm allergic to gluten. That's another common one as well for some people.
I'm allergic to mustard. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Chunk number 7. Very common. This is just a regular sentence. There's no addition to this really. You can say, the bill, please. Or, can we have the bill? This is asking.
Or the check.
The check. Check or the bill. Yeah.
Can we get the bill, please? Or can we get the check, please?
Another one people like sometimes to do is when you're going out to eat with other people, you can say, can we please have separate bills or 2 bills or separate checks?
Yeah. Yeah, the way I would say it would be, can we pay separate?
That's important to tell the staff even before you start to eat that you're going to be paying separately, because sometimes they don't allow split bills at some restaurants to make sure.
The way you would say this in like a slang, do you know how to say the slang way to do it?
No.
The slang way would be, let's go Dutch.
What?
You've never heard that before?
No.
So if you're, let's say, you guys and girls out there that are dating, if you don't want to pay for the other person, you can say,
man.
we can go out to eat, but let's go Dutch.
Really? I've never heard that. I guess it must mean like, let's go to eat, but let's pay for each other separately.
Yeah, well...
Let's pay for ourselves.
You pay for your own food, and they pay for their own food.
Interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, let's go Dutch. I don't know why. Anyways. Now, what do you say when you're ready to order food? You just say, excuse me, we're ready to order.
We're ready to order now. Or I think I want to order now.
And I'll have the chicken. Remember.
This is usually at sit-down restaurants, though, not takeout.
Right. So after you say, we're ready to order, you use the other chunk from earlier. I'll have the fish. I'll have the chicken.
I'll have the steak.
I'll have the lasagna. I love lasagna.
I think we're really thinking about Olive Garden here.
Yeah. Well, remember that one place in Brea that was like the Italian, and they had really good lasagna?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That was when we went on a first date tonight
That's
after having kids.
That one was good.
That was
I think the lasagna was the only good thing, though. They make that daily.
Okay. Chunk number 9. I'd like it... This is such a common one. I'd like it medium rare. And you ask your steak, or I'd like it well done. I don't know who asked that question, but anyway, that's or you could say, I'd like it without onions. Some people don't like onions. When you go order something, you can ask them to take off something from the burger you're ordering.
Yeah, I mean, I think a better way to say it would be no onions, please.
Yeah.
Right. Or no tomato, please.
Another one is, I'd like it to go.
Yeah.
When you're ordering, you can say, I'd like it to go. Like, you're going to take it out. You're not going to eat it there. You're going to take it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, last one.
That was delicious.
That was terrible. The chunk is that was. Like, you can explain how the meal was if you enjoyed it, if you didn't like it.
I do remember one time we went to an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse. And at the end, we loved it.
That was delicious.
But my mom, at the end, she said, that was way too salty. Remember?
I remember.
Everything's salty for her. She complained about it. I felt bad because I loved it.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, she said, that was way too salty.
Yeah, that was delicious. That's a very common one. We can say that was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we usually say at most restaurants.
Yeah. Unless we eat making food at home. Usually it's always, that was delicious.
Yes. Yeah, we make pretty good food, guys. Yeah. What's your favorite thing we make? Just let them know.
Crunchwraps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Hands down.
Yeah, so if you guys have ever been to Taco Bell, if you get their Crunchwrap, we actually make a homemade version of that.
I mean, don't go to Taco Bell. Just look up a homemade Crunchwrap recipe.
Yeah.
Because you're getting skimped.
Yeah, and it's unhealthy at Taco Bell, but we make it really good. It's homemade, and we wrap it up and,
Toast it, and it's just...
Yeah, it's really good.
Perfect. Okay, so we really hoped you liked these 10 new chunks. Remember, these chunks were focusing on eating out at a restaurant, ordering food. Don't forget the test we've posted in the description box below. And also, we want you to comment with one of these chunks we've used. You write your own sentence, okay? And we're going to reply to them and see how you do. So don't forget to do that as well. But thank you for joining us on today's episode.
Remember, practice every day, speak with confidence.